Welcome, language adventurers, to Boss Level English Grammar, the show where we turn complex grammar rules into an epic quest for knowledge. I'm your host, and today we're going behind the scenes at the biggest, most successful movie studio in the world, the English language. Think about it. Every sentence you speak or write is like a scene in a movie. To make that movie happen, you need a full cast and crew. Well, English has its own elite team of 8 superstars that make every scene work flawlessly. We call them the 8 parts of speech. Now, on any movie set, nothing happens until one person yells, "Action!" So today, we're starting right there with the most powerful person on set, the director. Meet the verbs. Verbs are the directors of our sentence. They are the words that command action or establish a state of being. Without a verb, nothing happens. It's just a bunch of actors standing around waiting for a cue. Verbs are the engine of the sentence. Words like explore, create, conquer, imagine. These are action verbs. They give the scene its energy. For example, the hero defeats the villain. The spaceship accelerates. But not all directors shout action. Some set a mood. These are the linking verbs. Words like is, am, are, was, seems, becomes. They don't show action, they link a subject to a description. For example, in "the story is legendary," the verb is connects story to the word legendary. Ready for a quick quiz? In the sentence, "the dragon looks angry," is looks an action verb or a linking verb? It's linking, it's connecting the dragon to its angry state. But what about in "the dragon looks at the village"? Now it's action. The dragon is actively looking. See? Verbs are versatile directors. Okay, our director, the verb, is ready to call the shots. But who are they going to direct? We need actors. So let's roll out the red carpet for the stars of our show, the nouns. A noun is a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. They are the who or what that performs the verb's action. A person could be an inventor or Captain Marvel. A place could be a laboratory or Asgard. A thing could be a time machine or Mjolnir. And an idea could be genius, bravery, or hope. Just like actors, nouns can be general or they can be superstars. A general noun, like a writer, a river, or a country, is called a common noun. But when they become famous and get a specific name, like J.K. Rowling, the Nile, or Japan, they become proper nouns and get their name capitalized. Quiz time. Is the word car a common or proper noun? Common. But what about Tesla? Proper. You're a natural at this. Now our A-list actors, the nouns, can't be in every single scene. It would be exhausting and repetitive. Dr. Smith knew Dr. Smith had to save Dr. Smith's invention. It just sounds clunky. That's why every star has a stunt double. Meet the pronouns. Pronouns are words like he, she, it, they, we, them, and us. They step in to take the place of a noun. So our clunky sentence becomes, Dr. Smith knew he had to save his invention. See? smooth, efficient, and lets our star actor rest between takes. Our actors are on set, but they need to look the part. Let's call in the costume and makeup department. Please welcome the Adjectives. Adjectives are the costume designers for our nouns and pronouns. Their entire job is to describe them, to give them color, texture, and personality. They answer questions like, what kind? Which one? How many? So instead of just a wizard, an adjective gives us a wise, old, powerful wizard. Instead of planets, we get countless, distant, mysterious planets. Adjectives make the movie vivid and exciting. And if adjectives are the costume team, then our next group are the special effects supervisors and stunt choreographers. Let's hear it for the adverbs. Adverbs add detail to the action. They modify the verbs, the adjectives, or even other adverbs. They tell us how, when, where, or to what extent something is done. For example, the hero fought is good, but the hero fought valiantly is better. The queen will rule is okay, but the queen will rule forever is epic. A lot of adverbs end in ly, like courageously, silently, instantly, but not all. Words like here, now, and very are also adverbs. Here's a pro tip. Adverbs can also boost an adjective's power. It's not just a fast car, it's a wickedly fast car. See that? Mini quiz. In the sentence, the giant robot walked rather clumsily, can you spot the two adverbs? The answers are rather and clumsily. Clumsily tells us how it walked, and rather modifies clumsily. Boss level. All right, our main cast is set, but every movie needs a believable world. We need a set. Let's bring in the location scouts and set designers, the prepositions. These are small but mighty words that show relationships, usually of time and space. Words like in, on, under, through, before, after, with. They tell us where and when our actors are in relation to everything else, and that's crucial. The Spy is Behind the Curtain is a suspense movie. The Spy is On the Curtain is probably a comedy. Prepositions build the world of our scene. Now we have all these amazing scenes, but we need to connect them into a single, flowing movie. Let's call in the film editors, the conjunctions. Conjunctions join words, phrases, and whole sentences. The most famous are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. You can remember them with the acronym FANBOYS. They create transitions and choices. The storm was fierce, but the ship sailed on. We can retreat or we can fight. Without conjunctions, our story would be choppy and disconnected. Finally, what's a movie without sound effects? For that extra punch of emotion, we have the interjections. These are short emotional outbursts. They aren't grammatically connected to the rest of the sentence. They're pure feeling. Aha! Wow! Oh no! Yes! They are the actor's gasp, the triumphant shout, the cry of despair. Wow, that meteor is huge! They make the audience feel the emotion right along with the characters. And cut. That's a wrap on our tour of the movie set. The directors, verbs, the actors, nouns, their stunt doubles, pronouns, the costume team, adjectives, the special effects crew, adverbs, the set designers, prepositions, the editors, conjunctions, and the sound team, interjections. Each one has a critical job. Together, they create movie magic. They create language. Your mission now is to start spotting this cast and crew in the world around you. Until then, keep your language at boss level and get ready for a deep dive into the director's chair in our next episode all about verbs.